Welcome to Brick House. Today it's virtual Brick House, obviously, but today we're going to be looking at how Jesus came to show his love. That's why Jesus came down here to earth. So we're going to look at a big picture story, a lot of chapters today. If it's not one specific, we're going to be covering. If you want to go back and read some of that this week, it's going to be Matthew 21 through 26, okay? So great stories today. I brought in some more friends and more buddies for kids worship. We hope you enjoyed the service. We're going to get started with a little song. So I want you to worship from your seat. Think about the words. Think about the lyrics. Sing them out to God. Enjoy.
I raise a hallelujah in the presence of my enemies. I raise a hallelujah louder than the unbelief. I raise a hallelujah. My weapon is a melody. I raise a hallelujah. Heaven comes to fight for me. I'm gonna sing in the middle of the storm. Louder and louder, you're gonna hear my praises roar. Up from the ashes, hope will arise. Death is defeated, the King is alive.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Devin here. Do you guys know what today is? That's right, it is Palm Sunday. We are getting ready for Easter next week. And so this is the Easter extravaganza. And I've got two friends that I want you guys to meet. That is Reese and Graham. And so might as well have them go ahead and come on up.
Pink and purple and yellow and green and blue and orange. Reese, there's so many eggs.
Listen, slow your roll. What's happening over there?
I'm going through all the Easter eggs from last year to get myself ready for this year's extravaganza.
Yes, it is going to be the best.
Oh yes, and since today is Palm Sunday, that means we have only 1 week to get ready. Just one. That's all, like one.
Correctamundo, home bunny. The countdown to Easter is officially underway.
And there's so much to get done, and there's no way we're going to make it happen on our own.
You got that right, little Grammy Cottontail. That's why I'm calling our friends to help. Now wait, before we even get started, we need to tell them what the extravaganza even is. They don't know.
I have an idea. Got it. Oh yeah, ready. Ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. I don't know if you are, but I'm ready.
Chris, what exactly are you planning to do with that?
Well, just go with it, Reester Bunny.
I like that one. Okay, now as I was saying, the Easter extravaganza is a giant party that we throw to celebrate Easter.
Yeah, Easter. Woo, woo.
There are games, surprises, candy dancing, and so much more.
Say it again, people in the back. Easter. Woo, woo.
There are games, surprises, eggs, candy dancing, and so much more. Like that.
Yes, just like that.
Now, as we said before, there are lots of preparations to be done, and without you, it ain't happening.
No way, Bunny.
So, it's time to kick things off by playing a game. Ready to play a game?
Yeah, of course, always.
All right. Well, this is what it's going to look like. All right, in this game, you're going to see several colorful eggs on the screen. Tell them what else.
Yes, and it's kind of like memory. You're going to have to remember how many different colors were on the screen, what many numbers, how many numbers. There's going to be all kinds of fun stuff. So keep your eye on the egg.
And use your brain.
fun game. Guys, Easter, like we said, is 1 week away, and I want to know more about that. So we have a Bible story to help us out with that. So let's go ahead and check out what the Bible has to say.
All right, this is how we're going to tell the story. Our story today is about Jesus and how he shows his love for us.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see.
Whoa there, greatest showman. Can we get back to the story?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, Jesus showed us his love by the way he treated the people who were around him and also by the miracles he did while he was here on earth.
Let's just say Jesus was a pretty awesome guy.
Yeah, he was. Everything Jesus did got the people talking. They wondered if Jesus was the king God had promised to send to save them from the wrong things that they had done.
So, was Jesus kind of like Superman, but just didn't realize how he had special powers that God would help him use to save the world? I mean,
No, Jesus knew exactly why God had sent him here to earth. He came to take the punishment for the wrong things that we do and give us life that would never end.
that's more powerful than anything Superman's got. Come on.
Yeah. And the time had come for Jesus to do all that God had planned. He was on his way to the city of Jerusalem. And when Jesus got there, he rode in.
On a motorcycle. With sidecars and sidecars, so a bunch of sidecars with sidecars, so all his disciples could roll in with him.
Not quite. Jesus rode in on a donkey. The people knew he had to be the king God had promised to send. So they waved palm branches and shouted, Hosanna!
Which means, save us.
A few nights later, Jesus and the disciples were eating a special meal together. Jesus knew this would be the last supper that they would share before he went back to heaven.
His very last supper, I can see it now. A table full of Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets with extra Chick-fil-A sauce.
Actually, Jesus kept it pretty simple. He thanked God for the bread, broke it up, gave some to each of his disciples. Then Jesus thanked God for the cup, and everyone ate and drank. Simple as that.
Wait, so Jesus, the one who came to save everyone, served all of his friends?
Did you ever know Jesus to be flashy? No, he sure did. He served all of his friends. There's another way he showed love. And get this, you're not even going to get this. After dinner, he also washed everyone's feet.
That's kind of odd, isn't it?
Well, I guess the disciples weren't expecting it. I wouldn't have expected it. But that's usually a servant's dirty job. You get it? Servant?
That would be like Iron Man coming to wash the smelly socks, and he was way too cool for that. I should be washing his socks, you know? I mean,
Jesus explained to them how washing their feet was a way that he could show them love.
that's some extravagant love right there.
Yeah, it is. Listen, later that night, they all walked over to the Garden of Gethsemane where Jesus spent some time praying by himself. As the night went on, things got really, really serious.
Oh, no, come on, man. Is this when?
Yep,
And? Well,
exactly. How about you tell them this next part?
okay.
You got
Once Jesus was done praying, he was arrested by a group of guys who didn't like him.
Not at all.
Like at all. Not a little bit.
These people didn't like that Jesus claimed to be God's son. And they definitely didn't think he should be king. They made a plan to have Jesus put to death.
Wait a second. Did Jesus actually do anything wrong?
No, that's the part of it. He did nothing.
This is not right.
Listen, I understand how you feel, but the people insisted on taking Jesus before Pilate.
Who put this guy in charge? I mean,
And listen, get this. This is the crazy part. And even though he agreed Jesus had done nothing wrong, he sentenced Jesus to death on a cross.
whoa, wait a minute. What? Couldn't God save people from their sins some other way? I mean, why?
Well, I'm sure he could have, but remember, God had a plan. He knew that we would do the wrong things. He knew it.
Oh yeah, like when I lie about brushing my teeth after eating like all kinds of candy and stuff.
Yeah. Listen, because God hates sin but loves us, he planned for Jesus to take all the punishment for the sins of all the people in the world. Every one of us.
Wow. Well, that's like so many people, hundreds and thousands and billions and trillions and quadruple-rillions and bazillions.
Yeah. And that's why his death on the cross was so painful. It was definitely the biggest way that Jesus showed us love. He willingly gave up his life so that we could be forgiven by God.
And it's the whole reason we have so much fun getting ready to celebrate Easter.
Oh man, I'm telling you, next week can't get here fast enough.
Wow, I love that story, and I cannot wait to hear the rest. Guys, just seeing how Jesus loves us so much gets me so excited that I cannot wait for next week's extravaganza. You know what the best way to get ready for that is? Is to play another game. So, this game, I really need you guys to use your minds once again, because on the screen there will be some eggs, and under a few of those eggs will be some jelly beans. You are going to have to follow those jelly beans. Now, it's going to start off easy, but as we go further, it will get more difficult. Are you guys ready? Let's play.
Ah, yes, the great debate. Chicks or bunny? Bunnies or chicks? I'm going to decide which one is best right here and right now.
Graham, it's the same recipe, different shapes, same taste.
Oh, yes. That tastes delicious. I can feel the sweetness creating cavities in the depths of my molars with every candy-coated chew. Next up, the classic. It's like the sugar covering on the marshmallow gives it a nice firm texture. I'm getting some delicious undertones of sweetness.
It might be the sugar in there.
This is such a tough decision. And the verdict is... Reese?
Okay, I'm sorry.
They both taste exactly the same.
I did that drum roll for nothing? Oh, really? What a surprise. I told you.
Well, that was fun, and since they both win, they both get the honor of participating in my Easter experiment.
Easter experiment?
Yeah, I want a warmed up, ooey gooey marshmallow peep fresh out of the microwave.
You know what? That's interesting. That sounds like a peep I might actually enjoy.
Step one. Oh. There's more.
Of course there is. What does the rest of this experiment entail?
Entail? I see what you did there. You're pretty good.
What did I do?
Because bunnies have tails. Come on, Reester, bunny in tail. You know.
Oh yeah, I totally did that on purpose. Yeah, I did that.
So,
yeah. You like that, didn't you?
First,
Okay.
you take the peep and you put it in the microwave until it's nice and ooey. This is the great part. Then you can put chocolate on top of it, make a sandwich with 2 Easter cakes, kind of like a s'more, except I call this one an Easter sugar explosion. Ask me why I call it that.
Yeah, because it hits you with a big bang of Easter sweetness.
I said, ask me why I call it that, Reese.
Okay. Why do you call it that?
Because it hit you with a big bang of Easter sweetness. So, we've already got this little experiment started. You know, first with step one, of course, if you want to try this at home, get your parents' permission first. You put the peep on the plate, preferably a microwave safe plate. Then step two, you put it in the microwave for a minute or two. And then Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah. Whoa. I think you microwaved them a little too long. Let's try again with the extras that we have.
Extras? Oh, well,
Graham, those were supposed to be enough for next week's Easter extravaganza celebration. What are we going to do?
you know, I really don't know, but I can tell you this. We'll find out next week.
Exploding peeps, you do not see that every day. Now, my buddies Graham and Reese, they are so funny. They made me laugh so much. But I also have some more friends that are hipsters, and they like to call themselves hipster humor. So let's check out a little bit about them.
It just wouldn't be Brick House if we didn't get some dad jokes in. Hope you enjoyed those. Hope you've been enjoying worship this morning. We're going to have a time of what I like to call a responsive reading. The way this is going to work is I'll read everything in the white and yellow. I want you to join me when you see yellow words on the screen. This passage we're going to look at is Psalm 46. It's a passage that if your parents are looking at service going on right now, this was a passage they went over today. When I read it, I just thought, man, it's just so cool how some of this still applies right now, even though it was written so long ago. So we're going to read this together. You the yellow, I'm the white. So together on the yellow part. When you see yellow, make sure you're reading. Here we go. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a helper who is always found in times of trouble. Therefore, we will not be afraid, though the earth trembles and the mountains topple into the depths of the seas, though its waters roar and foams and the mountains quake with its turmoil. There is a river, its streams delight the city of God, the holy dwelling place of the Most High. God is within her. She will not be toppled. God will help her when the morning dawns. Nations rage, kingdoms topple, the earth melts when he lifts his voice. The Lord of armies is with us, the God of Jacob is our stronghold. Come, see the works of the Lord, who brings devastation on the earth. He makes war cease throughout the earth. He shatters bows and cuts spears to pieces. He sets wagons ablaze. Stop your fighting and know that I am God, exalted among the nations, exalted on the earth. The Lord of armies is with us, the God of Jacob is our stronghold. And we think back about how God, even in armies, was in control. And right now you'd be thinking, where's God when all this? He's still here. He's still in control. He's still got everything going on. Let's sing in worship on a high note. Let's sing one last song. We're going to sing this one this week and next week. I hope you enjoy. Sing this out to God.
This is life, oh, 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 that you came and you died, oh, 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 took my place, now I'm saved, oh, 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 now I'll live forever with you.
Well, that about sums it up today. I hope you had a great time of worship with us. This week, go back and read some of that Matthew 21 through 26. There's some activities I've sent your mom and dad on the Holy Week, different things you could do each and every day. One of our staff members is sharing a little devotion each night. If you want to watch that with your mom and dad, go for it. It might be a great time this week to just really focus on God, because of course it's Palm Sunday, and this is when we're celebrating Jesus' last week, and then his death, and then eventually next week we talk about his resurrection, and we know he's still alive, and we're going to celebrate that not just next week and not just today. Celebrate that all week. Continue your worship this week at home.